Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your day is going great. Mine's been awesome so far, and today we have a very spicy video. We're going to be talking about some trash talk between Carpe, the Philadelphia Fusion, and Jayne, the Dallas Fuel. They're going back and forth. Carpe did an interview on the Game Hoss with Thibbledork. It was actually a really good interview. Very in-depth. There was a lot of questions about Defran and the Atlanta Reign, how Carpe feels about them, and then at the end, Carpe tops it off, calling out Jayne from the Dallas Fuel, as I said, and of course, Jayne responded on Twitter too, and they are setting up an epic match this Saturday when the Philadelphia Fusion take on the Dallas Fuel. It's exciting seeing the teams and the players go back and forth with banter. We'll take a look at exactly what was said. As well as that, we will be talking about a couple of topics that do involve Defran in this video. One covering the situation with Fanatics and their jerseys. They've been sending out weird and terribly printed jerseys that you can't even read the name or number on the back with Defran. It's a complete mess. We'll cover that. And also, we have a clip from Defran's stream where he talks about his first interview on Overwatch League and how he decided to kind of troll. If you guys are excited for this video, do me a quick favor, drop a like on it and subscribe to my channel for more daily content. As well as that, enter the giveaway, guys. It is super easy, it is free, and I'm giving away like 300 plus items. As you guys can see here, we have so many things: hats, jerseys, shirts. All you have to do is click that link down below, subscribe, and follow to a Twitter and a YouTube channel, ESTNN. They upload Overwatch League content as well. Again, it's super easy and free. You might as well enter. You'll probably win something. Anyways, now let's jump into the video, and let's start off with the interview done by the Game Hoss and Brandon Padilla. Same last name as me, by the way. This guy does some really good interviews, so you should check out the Game Hoss. Anyways, the first question asked was, your game against Atlanta was particularly close, and they've surprised a lot of people with their performances so far. What about their play impressed you the most? What weakness did you exploit to pull out the win? Carpe responded and said this: given that we played goats most of the time, I was often on Zarya, so I kept an eye on Defran. He was mostly using barriers for energy generation, not to save his teammates' HP from our attacks. We abused that. We simply wouldn't give him energy when he used his barriers. Then, when he had Graviton Surge, he would usually use it unpredictably. We only used our Gravitons when we had a Diva Bomb to combo with it. We would always communicate that we wanted that combo. Defran was just using his quickly and unpredictably, and we caught on to that. We played with awareness of that fact, and we played well because of it. So that's what he had to say about Defran and the Atlanta Reign. Then moving on, he was asked this question: after your game with the Spitfire, you got a bit spicy in your interview. Will we be seeing more trash talk from you and the Fusion? He responded and said this: I had a couple of goals I wanted to achieve with that speech. First, I wanted to show that my team is confident in the capability this season. And then I also wanted to try and be spicy. I wanted some banter. I think that's a good thing. I'm definitely going to be more spicy in the future. Then the interviewer asked this: anyone in particular you're looking forward to trash talking? And Carpe responded, Dallas Fuel's coach. Jayne said our goats is trash. Let's put it this way: I hope he is ready to lose against some trash goats. So if you guys don't remember, last week after the London Spitfire and Philadelphia Fusion match, Jayne went on his stream and he just completely blasted Philly and London for their goats being just horrible. Like, he laughed about it big time. So clearly Carpe wanted to respond to that, and of course, because they have a match coming up this week, this is going to be awesome. And then Jayne, he went to Twitter and he made his response to this too. Let's check it out. And here I was, worried that Philadelphia Fusion might actually try to improve their play during this week. But hey, if they're just going to show up on Saturday without any improvements at all, then I guess I'll relax and take a day off. See you soon, at Carpe, with a heart at the end. Now, I like this trash talk back and forth. Clearly, it's fun banter. They're not genuinely serious here. Jayne's not taking a day off or expecting this match to be super easy, and neither is Carpe. Both these guys are working very hard, coaching or playing, in order to win this match, and they're just giving the fans a show. Now, of course, I do love legit banter where teams actually do hate each other and they want to destroy each other. That banter's great too, but that's not the case here, unfortunately. I do feel bad though, because Dallas Fuel, I'm definitely not picking them against the Philadelphia Fusion, so I do think they will lose this matchup, but you'll have to wait for my predictions on that. Again though, I like the banter. It's fun, it's exciting. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. I wanted to share all this with you because they do have an epic match coming on Saturday. Anyways, moving on to the second topics of this video, let's talk about Defran, and specifically the interview that he did on the Overwatch League. It was his first one ever. Let's roll it real quick so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Guys, I got Defran here on the floor. Everybody has been chanting his name. We saw him pop off on Torb early, which is a great way to start off the season. You guys went 4-0, which is an even better way to start off the season. This is your first time on the Overwatch League stage, so this is a huge moment. Do you have anything you want to say to your fans?
With the help of Twitch Prime, I immediately managed to pop off.
Well, that's all we have here, so back to you guys.
Now, Defran gave us some inside information on this interview, and apparently it was supposed to be scripted, and clearly he broke the script. Let's roll the clip he said on his stream earlier today, breaking down the interview.
I said with the help of Twitch Prime, I really managed to pop off. Not merely, really. Okay, do you want to know why the... Okay, do you guys want to know why she looked shocked? It was actually supposed to be a scripted interview. He came to me and said, okay, I'm gonna hype you up, and all you're gonna say is, let's go, dude. And I said, yeah, okay. And I didn't do it, dude. I said, fucking give me Twitch Prime.
So there it is, guys. Defran going off script. Pretty funny. I loved the interview. I think it was perfect. Defran, he wanted the Twitch Prime. You gotta respect it. He earned it with his incredible performance this week. I'm excited to see him compete this week. But unfortunately for some fans who have been ordering jerseys from Fanatics, who is the new Overwatch League gear supplier, they supply all the hats, the jerseys, the shirts, whatever it is, they make it and they supply it for the Overwatch League. They've been sending out like these faulty, terrible looking jerseys, as you guys can see on the screen right now. A lot of fans are very upset, and of course, Defran, one of the most popular players in the league, everybody's buying his jersey, and they look like this. I wouldn't be happy either. Like, seriously, look at the back. It's all black. You can't even see Defran or the number 99. I don't know how Fanatics approved this or thought it would be okay. It has to be a mistake, but so many different people are reporting this on Twitter and Reddit, saying that they're getting these awful jerseys, and I feel bad for them. And it's not just this. The same guy who sent this photo in, he even got a shirt from the New York Excelsior, and it's all messed up. Like, the graphic on the front is peeling off and everything. It just looks bad. And honestly, I was super hyped for Fanatics coming in and doing all of this stuff for Overwatch League, because I have bought their hats and jerseys for NHL teams and NBA teams, and they were good quality. I loved them, so I don't know what's going on with the Overwatch League department over there, but they seriously need to fix it because fans are getting ripped off, and that sucks. Anyways, that's it for Defran and the crazy jersey situation. Let's move on to the very last part of this video, where I do give you guys my predictions for tomorrow. We have some really interesting matches come up, and I mean, like, after the first week, a lot of the teams that were ranked in specific spots either didn't perform to those expectations or did perform, and I was surprised by that. So starting off, we have the Washington Justice and London Spitfire, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not sure about this. Washington Justice actually has a chance to beat London Spitfire, especially if we see the same London Spitfire that played last week that was very lackluster. Their communication seemed off. They didn't seem prepared for the games. Just overall, the teamwork sucked. So London, they looked bad. As for Washington, they had a match against New York Excelsior that wasn't like close. They did pick up a map, and they were somewhat competitive here and there, and New York Excelsior went 2-0 last week. So again, there's a chance that Washington Justice could beat out the London Spitfire. I will not pick against the London Spitfire here, but I am saying it could be a close match. Maybe game 5. I'm going to say London Spitfire do take it in a thriller, 3-2. Moving on to the second match now. This one will be a whitewash. We do have the Philadelphia Fusion 2-0 right now. They beat the Atlanta Reign. That was a really good match and performance coming out from them. They also beat the London Spitfire, the reigning champs. Florida Mayhem, probably the worst team in the league right now. They looked just terrible last week. So I'm going with Philly 4-0 or 3-1. Moving on to the next matchup. This one's interesting, and I have no idea how to judge it. We have the Guangzhou Charge and the Dallas Fuel. Dallas Fuel, we seen two different teams show up last week. One that blew our minds away with the Seoul Dynasty. AKM was on fire. Overall, the team looked great. Their communication, everything was on point. But in their first match, they were just like the London Spitfire, but even worse. No communication, no teamwork, just nothing. They looked awful. So it really depends which Dallas Fuel shows up against the Guangzhou Charge. By the way, I was also very shocked that the Guangzhou Charge lost to the Chengdu Hunters. That was a thriller. Chengdu Hunters did come away in 5 maps there. Overall, though, I thought that was a good match, and both teams did look actually really good. I was impressed with Chengdu, and I feel like Guangzhou Charge is still a decent team, maybe top 14, top 13 around the area, kind of where I have the Dallas feel. So I think this will be a close match, but I will go with the Dallas feel, and I'm going to say 3-2, just because they might be high off of confidence from their win last week against Seoul Dynasty. Speaking of Seoul Dynasty, they're in the next match, going up against the Chengdu Hunters. And again, Chengdu Hunters, they took me by surprise in the first week. I could not believe that they beat the Guangzhou Charge. I thought they were going to lose so many of their games this season, but clearly they have these wacky strategies, and a lot of teams think they're pretty decent, middle of the pack, maybe even top 13, top 12 as well. So I have no idea going into this match because Seoul Dynasty, like the London Spitfire, also look like two completely different teams. Not as much as London Spitfire, but Seoul Dynasty looked great against the Gladiators, like all-stars. Fisher was popping off. It just seemed like they had their number, maybe because Fisher did come from the LA Gladiators. But against the Dallas Fuel, they didn't really look like they had that great of teamwork and they understood GOATs that well, so I don't know how to judge this. I'm going to go with Seoul Dynasty 3-1 or 3-2, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chengdu Hunters do come out and shock us again. That is my predictions for tomorrow, guys. That is my video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like down below. Comment, let me know if you agree on my predictions and everything. And that's pretty much it. Join the giveaway. Super easy. Again, if you didn't enter, guys, trust me, just click it. I made it easier to enter with Twitter and YouTube. It's so easy. Check it out. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.